Now, I'd always say there's two types of people when you have a rental car. You either take it really easy because it's a rental, and let's be honest, no one wants to damage a rental because that's going to be expensive. Or when you find an empty car park, you put it into drive, you click into sport, you deactivate the stability mode, and then you put it in circles. Because why else do you get a BMW and be in the snow if you're not going to go sideways? Because it's the best thing to do. Hello, welcome back to Tutorial to Drive. Welcome to a new video. Welcome to what I would say is the ultimate winter daily. So I'm currently in Austria and I've borrowed a car through Sixt, the rental company, and they've given me a brand new BMW 5 Series M40d, which to everyone else is the 540d. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we actually don't get this model in the UK. We're missing out. But I thought I'd do the review anyway because, well, it's a pretty cool car. Now, say they gave it to me in exchange for money. It's not like they gave me a free car. That would have been good. This is what I got. So I thought I'd take you around, give you a bit of an insight into what life is like with the 540d. I've taken it on the Autobahn. I've taken it through the snow, as we can see. I haven't taken it up any mountains, I must say, although we're fairly high at the moment. It's actually not too bad. I'm slightly cold right now. I didn't think my blue ski jacket was the vibe I was going for. So yeah, let me get in the car and I'll talk you through what it's like to live with a 540d in the winter. I would say it's an ultimate daily full stop. The only reason I would be more interested in something else is purely because of SUV life and like being higher off the ground. But with xDrive, even in a bit of snow, which I'm currently on now, I mean, it's silent. It's got good grip. xDrive system working pretty well. I was pretty nervous because they gave me an option of an Audi A6 Quattro, which I've watched a lot of videos on, but it's no problem for the xDrive system. I've got loads of room, bags of room. I ain't got the pan roof on this. I imagine you can option one, but there isn't one on this. Infotainment system, I've heard lots of people talk about it. I'm not going to go into it detailed. I haven't got a clue how it works, I'll be honest. It seems all a little bit too complicated for what it is. As I said, those modes earlier that I showed you, why is there an expressive one? That makes no sense at all. Although I was very expressive in the car park. For anyone interested, I'm in Kitzbühel, or near Kitzbühel. That's the easiest way to explain it. Lots of people know Kitzbühel. A BMW 5 Series, even though it's a 2025, in Kitzbühel means you're poor. The average car in Kitzbühel is a G-Wagon. If you don't have a G-Wagon, then you're not keeping up with the Joneses. If you want to go above, step that. Oh my God, there's a McLaren. You're not going to be able to see this, but it's here. I'm going to hope you can see it. There's a McLaren. Saw that. That was cool. Yeah, Kitzbühel is a posh place to live. I'll Google on the screen for you so you can see what it means, but yeah, it's just really expensive. We saw a Urus. There was a McLaren there, which we're not officially in Kitzbühel, but nearby. Anyway, back on the car. Quiet, smooth, relaxing. I would buy this as a daily. It eats up the Autobahn really, really nicely. It was really busy. Well, I say really busy. The Autobahn was fairly busy when we were on it, so I couldn't really unleash the power, but it gets up to speed, no problem. As all 40Ds have, you know, 640D, 540D, whatever it might be, then they don't hang around. Snowfall hasn't been pretty good this year, unfortunately. There's been enough snow, so it's not like we haven't skied. Yeah, we could have done, I reckon we could have done with a bit more snow. Interior is lovely. I like this new steering wheel. It's almost like 3D printed, carbon fiber on the dash, which is quite nice. The screens are nice. I just couldn't tell you anything about them. The buttons here are a bit confusing to use. Heads-up display is great. Really enjoying that, won't lie. That is a big win. Decided my next car, whatever it may be, I want heads-up display. I'm now pulling out. Bit of power. It goes. It definitely goes and does not hang around. Fuel-wise, really good. We had about 1,000 kilometers in a tank. So 600 miles in a tank, pretty good. And since driving it from Munich to Austria, and doing our daily commute from our house to the slopes, which is, to be fair, 500 meters, but we had the car and it was free parking, so we thought, why not? We're at 616 kilometers, so we've barely used any. There's videos all over the place. I haven't done a video in a while, mainly because I've been in Austria, to be honest. And I'm going to Vegas soon as well. I don't know if we're going to get a car in Vegas either, so going to struggle for content. Unless anyone lives in Vegas and has an F-Type, that would be amazing. Then I'll come film that. That would be cool, but I doubt anyone's got an F-Type and lives in Vegas and watches my channel. There's a lot of things that you need to tick for that to happen. Steering wheel is girthy. That is the most, it's just a bit too girthy. It makes it feel bigger than it probably needed to be, the car. Like, I don't know, you can just about get your hands around it. It's just, yeah, sexualized that quite quickly. But yeah, it just feels a bit large. I think that's the thing with all BMWs though. Does make me want to revisit the M2 because this is such a nice place to sit. Like, one of the nicest cars I have driven in a long time. This is nicer to drive, yeah, I'm going to say it, than the Range Rover Velar that I borrowed when the Jag was being serviced. So, yeah. And to be honest, this has all the power you need. I know the M5 is lots of money and all the rest of it, weighs a lot and all that jazz, but I just don't know if you need the M5, personally. Because, I mean, for UK roads especially, you're leaving most things behind in this. No one's struggling when this is coming around. Oh, it looks so pretty right now. Car park for a ski is always funny, right? Whenever you go to a normal car park, or should do, everyone reverse parks in, right? When you go skiing, everyone drives in front nose, so you can access the boot and get the skis out. I'm back in the car park to do donuts, but I wasn't going to do donuts. Here's me trying to do donuts when it's in traction control. You ready? Oh, it does just about do it. Oh yeah, just about. But it doesn't quite let you rev the engine out. It's very, 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 very good car when the traction's turned on, which is nice. But you press my modes, which seems a bit clunky. Go into sport, confirm that everything's off. It like hugs you more, which is kind of nice. The seat goes more. DSC activated, sport is on. You can go into paddles. First gear. I'd love to know how to, so let's say there's a corner coming up, you turn in, you get out, we've crashed. So if you were going to do it, you go that way. Mucho good fun. Right, key part, my modes, personal. Everything relaxes down, comes out of sport mode, and we continue on. Put the window down so I can actually see where I'm going. Tomorrow I go home, so I thought last time to do a couple of donuts in a car park. I'll put it on camera, so maybe I'll get some views of how not to donut or drift a car. I'd choose this. I think this is a brilliant car for the winter ski season, so happy I've got it. I don't know what video this is even going to look like, but I'm going to end it there. Thanks very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that other jazz. F-Type, Jaguar, Range Rover content will resume next week. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.